A lot, obviously. I think it felt like a similar role that I would have joining the Sens to what I had the previous 2 years with the Wings. I mean, two teams kind of in a similar path, going upwards and trying to be a consistent team, trying to make the playoffs every year. And I think number one, that was the most appealing. I think some of the conversations that Steve Steos had with my agent, what he thinks and what he thinks I can bring to the team, what they need. I mean, I feel like that fitted me exactly to a T, exactly what I can do, and kind of gets me excited. I want to be consistent every year, and I mean, it's one thing to want to be a leader and do all the right things and everything, but you also have to perform. You have to produce to your abilities, to your ice time, whatever role you're given. You have to do it, and hopefully a little bit more. And so far in my career, I've been able to kind of push the expectation on when my drop off would be, and I want to keep doing that. I would say that I would think that even my numbers from last year, I felt like they could be a little bit higher from the standpoint that I started in maybe the first 30, 40 games on a different role. My ice time was, I mean, I understand some of that stuff, by the way. This isn't like something that's a negative, but just the reality from my ice time on average to, let's say, the previous 3, 4 years to last year dropped by 2 or 3 minutes. So I mean, I think you should expect a little bit of a drop, but the reality, I started net front on the power play place where I really wasn't accustomed to playing before, and things like that. I would say my second half of the year was really strong in many aspects, and something I'm proud of. It's gonna be special. I ran into Brady a couple times last year, one in Sweden when both teams were over there in November, and then at the All-Star break. Just I think prior to it or just after, I can remember, but we were both in West Palm Beach, and him and Robert Thomas spent some time there. So me and my wife ran into them and had some time together. That was fun. So yeah, like I was looking also the other day. I think Brady would have been like 8, 9, and 10 years old when I played the 3 years that I played with Big Walt, Keith Tkachuk, his dad, and that's exactly kind of where my son is now. He's going to turn 9 in a couple of weeks here, and just trying to remember like some of the moments I had with him and Matthew, whether it was in the locker room after games or going to their house. Some of the times, like Thanksgiving dinners that Big Walt would invite me over, or Christmas. And then I don't know. It's gonna be hilarious and kind of a full circle thing. I know Big Walt has been a big fan and someone that's always pushed to help me in my career. And I'm thankful for a lot of the lessons that he's taught me as a young guy, because quite honestly, I needed to learn a lot, and he was right there for me.